All right, today we're going to make one of my favorite post-workout drinks, and I do it as a shake in my NutriBullet. So I make one of these every day. Even if I don't train that day, I still drink one of these. And sometimes I mix up the ingredients. But basically, when I make this, it gives me, I don't know, about 60 or so grams of protein. And probably about, depending on the protein powder, 20, 30 grams of carbs. It's got good sugars, good fats, amino acids, and it's just good to have this meal in my arsenal every day. It always makes me feel good. So check it out. All right, so first I'm gonna start with almond milk, unsweetened vanilla. So it doesn't have any extra sugar, but it does have a little bit of flavor of vanilla. Almond milk basically generally tastes like nothing. I do about a cup. Most of the times I'm eyeballing this stuff, but today I'll measure it out. So a cup of that. I do a few scoops of, again, Greek non-fat yogurt. This has got, for 3/4 of a cup, it's got 15 grams of protein. I'm not gonna do 3/4 of a cup, but I usually just throw a couple spoonfuls in there. So that's probably 5 grams or so, give or take. It's good for your gut biome too. Now your protein, it matters. This is one of my bulkier proteins that I use, the Synthesix, and it's got 190 calories per scoop. So, and actually it's only got 22 grams of protein in the scoop. This one is actually better, this ISO 100. It's only 110 calories per scoop, and it has 25 grams of protein. This has 30 grams of carbs per scoop. This has 2. So if you're trying to lose weight, but you want protein, this is a really good one. I think it costs a couple more bucks. This is one of my favorites. But I don't really care about weight right now. It's winter time, so I'm eating whatever the fuck I want. So 2 scoops of that. That's about 50 grams. Since this one's a little weaker, I might throw in a little bit extra, make sure it's a true 50 grams of protein. Now, I like to do blueberries, frozen blueberries, or frozen strawberries. Some of the best anabolic fruits you can eat. Lots of antioxidants, and it's been proven that they help repair muscle. So I do a cup of that. And then I just take a little bit of regular 2% milk, and I just pour a little bit on top. It's probably about a half a cup. I'll just pour it in here. Half a cup. That way it's just a little more liquidy, and then I get a little bit more protein. You can't go up too high with these things. There's a mark on there. But I mean, that's it right there. And then I'm gonna shake it up, and then that shit's good to go. All right, so these things are super fucking simple. It comes with this guy. Twist that on there. I shake it up a little bit just so nothing sticks to the sides. As you do it twice. And if I'm not training that day, I usually eat this as my second meal. So, 10 o'clock or so before lunch. But that's it. It's fucking delicious too. I mean, you'd be paying, I don't know, $10 for that at Smoothie King or whatever, and I bet that shit's better for you and has a lot more fucking nutrients in it than what they're giving you. Cheers. Okay, edit. This is done. but I typically put in some creatine also, just cheap creatine from fucking Amazon or whatever. And then I've been using taurine lately. I can't tell you any specific benefits that I've noticed. I've only been using it about a week, but it's supposed to be good for you. So walk it, put it in there. Also, you could, you know, if you want more carbs, you could add oatmeal. Sometimes I'll just put some oatmeal in there if I want to add some carbs. Sometimes I'll put in, if I want extra protein, if I feel like my protein's down for that day, I will throw in just egg whites. I'll just pour in a bunch of egg whites. And, you know, I mean, you know, it's okay to get some protein from protein powder, but also like from good food, you know, is pretty important too. So that's why I like to mix it up with how my sources of protein are getting into my body. But anyways, so a little bit of creatine, a little bit of taurine, rock and roll.